All right, Fame by Sheeraz live. What's up, man?
What's up, my man?
How you doing? How's your weekend? What you do, man?
Had a killer weekend, my man. So first of all, thanks for everyone joining in. As we said, Monday to Friday, 10 to 10:30. But this weekend, a big shout out to my boy Adam W.
Oh yeah.
Had a great weekend with him. So what I wanted to do, there's a lot of people that have been sending me messages for advice, you know, for TikTok, YouTube, and so forth. So Adam W, he's one of the best comedians on Instagram.
Yeah.
Huge guy. In fact, I was in Instagram about a year ago, and I had a meeting with one of the big corporate heads right here in LA and San Francisco. And the meeting was about celebrities, activations, and so forth. But during my meeting, they cut me off, and they said, "Do you know who Adam W is?" And I said, "I've heard the name, but I don't know him personally." And they said, "This is the guy that's basically crushing it on Instagram."
Wow.
Okay. He's the guy that's getting all the engagement, all the views, and this guy's like on fire. He's a comedian, one of the best comedians on Instagram. So he introduced me, the head guy at Instagram, introduced me to Adam, built a relationship with him, and I've known him now for like a good 18 months now. And just so you know, this guy, he speaks at Facebook panels. When Instagram is doing a corporate, like a speech, and they've got like their global employees, Adam W gets brought on stage.
Wow.
That's how kind of he is with Instagram and Facebook. So I was with him this weekend, and I said, listen, you know, because of the masterclass, I've got all these students all over the world now, right? I want to get some of your insight. So what I am going to be doing later on this week, and I'm going to do doing some like modules for the masterclass, which is training people how to set up a TikTok, how to go viral on TikTok, how if you're a brand, you know, you've got an Instagram account, actually understand from the mind of an influencer. What do they do every single day to get those sales? This guy does brand campaigns and consistently keeps getting more and more brands. How's he doing it?
Right.
When he gets that brand deal coming in, what's the mindset of an influencer? So I want to take it 3.0. You know, I told you I want to do things different. I want to add value to everyone that we work with, and especially the Fame by Sheeraz Masterclass graduates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get the inside peek. They get the exclusive. In fact, I've got 4 castings that are coming up that only a few Hollywood agents, maybe 100 of those people have got them this morning.
Wow.
And for my Fame gladiators, you get that information. If you're not a gladiator, you're sitting at home, scratching your ass, nothing happening.
I love it.
Calling your agent doesn't pick up.
That's
sleeping.
That's so exciting. Or you get Adam W.
Adam W is going to be good. And then from Adam W, I want us to understand, you know, like, it doesn't matter if you're a brand, if you're an individual, then I'm going to also go and bring a lot of people are going to ask me for agents as well. You know, what's going on with the agents, Hollywood agents, how does that work?
Yeah.
You know, so I want to mix it up. You know, I really had a really good weekend this weekend, man.
Yeah.
I was very humbled by some testimonials, man.
Oh yeah, what are they saying?
Yeah, I mean, a lot, honestly, a lot. You know, and when you do a masterclass or you do anything from your heart, and you're not scripted, and it's raw, and then you get compliment after compliment and different things where I've changed people's lives, and way that they're thinking. So a big shout out to everyone who sent me a lot of messages over the weekend.
Nice,
I was reading
man.
them with my kids, and it was very humbling. I'm not gonna lie, it was very touching, you know.
What are some of the things people are saying about the masterclass after they've taken it?
First of all, let's talk about relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've had at least 50%, you know, about at least I'd say about 70 to 80 people, you know, was specifically talking about their relationship.
Wow.
After taking the Fame by Sheeraz masterclass. And what I learned from it was, you know, I'm very raw. You know, I tell you how it is. You know, a lot of people in the business, you know, they try and take a shortcut. You know, there's a lot of people who are in relationships, you know, and I teach people be honest. You know, be honest with your partner, tell them exactly what you want. There was one specific person that I met, and I asked her over the weekend. I said, "So is your partner, is your boyfriend, you know, supporting your dream?"
Yeah.
Said, of course, he loves me. I said, "Okay, that's good," you know. And then I said, "Okay, and so what are you doing right now in your career? You know, that he's supporting your dream, you know." And obviously she was lost, you know. And then I said to her, listen, can we be open? I just want to be honest with you, you know. We went out, there's a group of us went out for a meal. And she said, I have everything. He gives me everything. I live in his house. He's got me a car. You know, I have nice clothes. I have all of those things. And I said, okay, that's great. That's great. I said, so what is he doing for your dream?
Yeah.
And she just looked at me and she said, I don't pay rent. I get some cash.
Yeah.
And I said, any man can give you that. You've left everything. You're telling me this guy is supporting you for your dream.
Yeah.
Let's cut to the chase. What is he doing? How's he helping you? And it could be the other way around, by the way. It could be a girl supporting the guy.
Right.
He's giving this example, this story.
Yeah.
And what we broke it down to was she was his arm candy.
Yeah.
And I said that if the guy is really supporting you, then you need to have a conversation. Because you're like in this relationship thinking and hoping that my career is going to get elevated. But really, you were just living rent-free.
Right.
That's it, in a nice house. And by the way, that car ain't yours. Okay?
Yeah.
So, in the end, she ended up speaking to her guy. Okay, at that point, I thought, let me call Leon, man, need his security. Shit, right? So she spoke to the guy. And they had a really good conversation. And she opened up and said, listen, I know I'm with you and blah, blah, blah. But there's certain things that I need in my career.
Yeah.
I need to grow. I need to do this independence or whatever. And she called me up afterwards and she said it was one of the best conversations. And by the way,
wow.
She was with him for 6 years, living rent-free.
Yeah.
In a nice car.
Yeah.
And nice clothes, zero on her dream. So I got to the core and I said to her that just have that open conversation with your guy. And then the outcome was the guy understood that she wasn't living her full happiness. She wasn't living her full potential. And then they worked out, some arrangement that he's now going to help her, support her in her career, let her go to the next level, and all the things that she was suppressing, she got it out, and across the board,
That's amazing.
I've been a relationship therapist this weekend.
Yeah, I remember in the last live we did, we brought on a famed graduate, Monica, and that was actually one of the first things she mentioned, right? Was how she got clarity after cleaning up her inner circle and getting that out the way. How's Monica doing? Have you heard from her?
Mom's kicking ass. Bro.
Yeah, what's she up to?
I'm really proud of her actually. First of all, she booked a magazine cover. Okay, remember she's only been doing the Fame by Sheeraz masterclass.
Already, she got a magazine cover.
Less than a week.
Wow.
Okay? Booked a magazine cover for her. She started her own blog. Okay, her own podcast. She took action, massive action.
Yeah.
And I saw some photos yesterday that what she did for a photo shoot, and she's gone from this girl like this, hiding. Man, I'm like, who's this? Like, this girl has just come out glam. And she's more confident. And just by that one move of the masterclass, it was not just about the fame side, right? It brought out her confidence.
Right.
Her confidence level now is on fire. If she were to go into any job interview or if she were to any meeting, the tools and the tricks that I've been teaching makes you build that rapport. Because at the end of the day, I know everybody wants fame, they want all of this kind of stuff, but you've got to have your X factor, and I'm really proud of her because she's literally stepped up her game. She stepped up her game in all areas.
She's a gladiator, 100%.
New style, you know what I mean? It's like she'll attract that right person now, right? And then she's sending out that good energy, and she's positive, and she's hungry.
Good,
she's hungry.
Yeah.
She's a badass. Go get it,
Yeah, all your fans right now in the live are like, yeah, go Monica. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
She takes action. And the one thing I love about this girl is I told her, and a lot of people, you can say something, right? But she backed it up with action.
Yes.
She literally said to her parents, okay, I'm turning this house into my set. You know what I mean? I'm going to go get what I have to do. She dressed it up and she sat there and she started banging out content. She's not going to hear a no. And then this girl works for the Daily Mail.
Right. Well, what do you have to? What can you tell like the Monicas of this world, the people who are ambitious and really want their career to get started right now? What's the state of the industry? Like, are things opening? Are things going on? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Before I get that, I want to tell you one more. There's a girl that sent me a message over the weekend from France.
Oh, right.
There was a lot of questions that we got. You told me last week, right? That people were saying, can the Fame by Sheeraz masterclass work if you're not living in LA? Okay.
Yes.
Right. So this girl was in Paris, France, okay, and it was her friend's birthday party. She finished the birthday party. She then orders the class, I don't know when, 2, 3 in the morning, and then I start getting DMs from this girl.
Yeah.
At 3:30, 4 a.m., Paris time, and all she cared about is, what about my dream? What about how I can grow, right?
Yeah.
So she started taking the class, and then I said to her, here's the deal, I'll give you a call, but come into at least 3 or 4 lessons,
Right.
I know it's 2, 3 in the morning, it's not my problem. You stay up to 6 a.m., man. If you want this dream that bad enough, listen, because she was taking a plane to India. So she had she has a jewelry company and a clothing company.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of her stuff in India. So I said to her, here's the deal. If you study like 4 to 6 lessons, I'll get on the phone and I'll tell you what you got to do in India.
Wow.
You know? And I didn't even know her. You know what I mean? It's just like she's one of the people that bought the class, but I saw her determination. I mean, she's 3 a.m, and she's sitting there by her laptop, right? She's sitting there and she's studying, she's educating, she's going into the gym, right? It's like a muscle. Fame is a muscle. You got to keep at it, right? You got to keep pushing. And because I saw her passion, I literally made one phone call. She's on a plane right now. Layla, her name is, and she arrives tomorrow in Mumbai. And I've already set her up meetings with media, press.
Wow.
Paparazzi.
In Mumbai.
In Mumbai.
Wow.
She's going to have press interviews for her brand, also for herself. So basically, I connected.
That's so exciting, man.
Right? For her. So otherwise, she would have gone there completely lost.
Yeah.
And I connected her with 2 of my big contacts in India.
She must have been blown away, man.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. We were speaking before she got on the plane.
Yeah.
And again, that's another testimonial. You know, when I hear those testimonials, it shows me how scattered the business of entertainment is. People come out here and they're thinking they're going to make it, they're going to do it, but there's really no direction. Where are they going? You know, and I basically gave her a roadmap of what to do, and I'm fast tracking it. I'm leaving the guesswork out. You know, I'm telling her, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because I've been doing this for 20 years.
Right, of course.
You know, with the biggest talent in the world. And trust me, I failed. I've lost.
Yeah.
You know, I've got sued. You know, I've got shot at, man. I've had it all. You know, when you run one of the biggest paparazzi businesses in the world, believe me, man, you see everything. So I've been through it and I've seen it. So I know what works and what doesn't.
I love it. And so, you know, this isn't the first time in your history of this industry where things have been really hard where it's become hard to become famous, right? Where, you know, social media, when that hit, like changed the game forever and all this kind of stuff. But now we're in the middle of a pandemic. Now we're in the middle where I feel like productions are shut down and stuff like that. And I'm seeing these comments, I've seen these questions come up in your comments and like just through the fame testimonials and stuff like that, which is, what are you supposed to be doing right now? What are the experts saying we should be doing right now in order to keep our brand up, to become famous in this environment?
I had dinner Saturday night with a really good friend of mine, big guy in the business, very, very big guy.
Yeah.
And let me just give you an idea of what's going on. So there are a few big agencies, big talent agencies, right? That control the biggest stars in the world, right? The CA, the William Morris, all the big boys, okay? Do you know like almost 80 to 90% of people have been let go?
Wow.
Agents, Hollywood agents.
From like the biggest places?
You're talking about the big whales.
Wow.
Okay? So whoever is watching this internationally, besides the people who are watching this in America, okay? 80 to 90% of those people have been let go. Okay? You've got a handful, okay, of agents right now.
Okay.
What are those agents now doing? They've jumped ship from those talent agencies and now they're becoming managers. Okay? So you're going to see a huge shift right now.
Okay.
The agents are pretty much that business model is going to die.
Wow.
There's nothing going on. You cannot sustain that overhead when there's no money.
Right.
Your actors are not working, they're not traveling, they're not filming, there's no campaigns, everything is a ground halt. It's shut down, okay? And then you have people like Netflix, okay? At the end of the year, December 31st, majority of their contracts are up. Their licensing contracts are up with the NBC Universals, with the Warner Brothers and all of that. So you're going to see a huge shift now where Peacock, which is the Universal streaming service for free, you know, and then you've got HBO Max, which is Warner Brothers. All of that content is going to be taken away now from Netflix and it'll be put onto these other streaming platforms.
That's right.
Which means there's a gap in the market in Netflix. Netflix now is going to need content, right? Like really badly, especially end of the year.
Yeah.
Because now your big shows like The Office and all, they're gone.
And also like not a lot of, like barely anything's filming right now. So they need shows and they're not able to make shows.
So you think about it right now. The business of entertainment is shut down. Hollywood is shut down. Movie theaters are shut down.
Oh yeah, big time.
In fact, I got a call. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. So Disney was about to do a deal. Okay, no one knows this information. I found it from one of my Chinese clients in China. They were trying to buy AMC.
Wow.
Movie theaters.
Yeah.
Right now, they're trying to do a deal. The Chinese wanted more money, so the deal kind of went away. But guess what they wanted to do with AMC? They wanted Disney to buy all of the AMC movie theaters, demolish them, do half screens, what they normally have, and then half into like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God.
A theme park, meaning some kind of entertainment for
kids.
Yeah. Within there. So think of it like a mini Disney.
That's a smart idea.
and go across the country.
Yeah.
2,000 screens.
It'll bring theaters back.
Why? Because at the end of the day, you're going to go there, you'll get your merch, you can play some games, and you
Yeah.
can have a really interactive with the family. And the deal didn't go through.
Right.
So now all of those movie theaters are going to go out of business. They're
Right.
actually going to go out of business.
Yeah.
They cannot sustain. You know, they have all that overhead, they've got all that real estate, and nothing. You know, so movie theaters are shut down.
Okay.
Productions are shut down. So what do? What's the
Yeah.
solution?
What's the solution?
Fame by Sheeraz Master.
Of course.
Man.
Of course.
You need the education.
No, that actually is a first step. Yeah, it
It
is.
is the first step because you're going to lose time and money.
I agree.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
Forget the guessing game, right? You're going to lose money. But what is important right now is going to be the rise of the influencers. Okay, because the influencers are the ones that are making the content, right? They're the ones that from their house, they're making that content, they're uploading that content, and then monetizing that content. So what's happening right now? The traditional actors, the traditional business is come to a standstill. So this whole Corona is going to make a shift where the influencers are now, it's going to be their time
Right.
to be that next celebrity.
Okay.
They're your new Tom Cruises, you know what I mean? They're your new Brad Pitts, you know what I mean? It's going to happen. It has to happen because all other platforms, there's no content. And now they keep pushing the movies. So anyone who wanted to do a big blockbuster movie or had a dream to be a movie star, I don't want to burst that bubble, but you've got an even longer line right now.
Yeah.
Because we've lost 2020.
Right.
So if you're lucky enough that you shoot a film in 2021, which I doubt it, because the insurance policies right now to do a film during COVID, it's so expensive, right? It's not even cost effective. So what does that mean now? You've got movies, if you're lucky, they'll shoot in end of 2021. If you're lucky, and that's a studio movie. Why? Because they've still got all that content from 2020.
And the budget's so much higher now
and
with
it's
COVID.
more expensive.
Yeah.
So that means realistically 2022, if you're lucky. Remember, there's all those other actors out there that are successful, unemployed.
Right.
So they're going to come first before you.
Right.
So now you're talking 2023, 2024.
Wow.
Until your movie comes out.
Wow.
Okay? So what do you do if you're a Fame by Sheeraz gladiator?
Yeah, tell me.
You take your own destiny in your own hands, right? So you start creating that content on social media. You start going loud. You start poking. You start getting those brand deals. You start making that money and entertain people online. If you can do that, guess what? You're going to be in the hearts and minds of everyone else who's hiring or who's booking. Look at Netflix. They're about to be in trouble, bro. End of the year.
Yeah.
So they want that next hit. Right now, they're going to Netflix. Think of their business model. They went to every single studio. They're a tech platform. They didn't make content. They went to all the studios, took all their content, put it on their platform, charged a subscription model. They became rich. Hollywood became broke. By the time Hollywood figured it out, now they've got their own streaming platforms. That's when Netflix went into original programming. Okay? So they didn't need to rely on the other studios' content. Now look, what do they have to do right now? They're going to double down.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're popping on social media, you're popping on TikTok, you're popping on YouTube, you're driving, Netflix is going to come and cut you a check.
Wow.
Because they want you to be the next Office. They want you to be the next Friends. They
Yeah.
need it. Look at HBO Max, Gossip Girls,
Right. That's true.
right?
Yeah.
They want that young audience.
You
know what I
mentioned
mean?
you mentioned something really important in here, which I think it's like central to the masterclass as well, which is you got to take your destiny into your own hands with all these like media placements and stuff like that. And you've talked about how to do that with your content on social media, with magazine covers, billboards. I heard though that Fame by Sheeraz has an extra licensing thing with TV now. You got
Okay, so listen to this. So I'll be very open, as you know. I am,
Yeah.
Okay, there's the long way, the traditional way, which takes years and years and years, and it doesn't work. Okay, and if it does work, let's say God blessed you.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's like, let's go, Vikram, let's Rick or whatever, let's go get a lottery ticket. Let's go get a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
That's the chances of you making it in Hollywood.
Right.
I don't want to break your heart, but that is the truth.
It is.
In acting school, they ain't going to teach it. In all these other people that are taking money from you, the publicists, all of that, they'll sell you that dream. Okay, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And you have to be really smart and look at this as a business. Okay? The chances of you really making it, unless you do it your own way, is like me saying, I'm going to win the lottery.
Right.
That's it. I'm going to win the lottery.
Yeah.
Okay? But fame is a drug. So is money. Money's a drug. That's why you keep buying the lottery ticket. Same with fame. So there's a term called pay to play.
Right.
Okay, and I do this for some of my elite clients. Okay, very, very big clients. Okay, so I fast track it for you, right? So if you want to be on TV, as an example, right? First of all, you have to take the class because you the Fame by Sheeraz Masterclass.
100%.
You understand the game.
Yeah.
You don't understand the game. If you don't, I'm telling you, it's not just a pitch. Thank God, alhamdulillah, my course is selling because I spoke from the heart.
Right.
I am not selling. Anyone who watches that Fame by Sheeraz Masterclass, that was built on straight heart. Okay, I'm telling you everything, what I've done, what I've learned, how I got screwed over so bad that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of what I have to go through. And then I'm teaching that knowledge, right? So it's very powerful information.
Yes.
But right now, if you've taken the Fame by Sheeraz Masterclass, then I will give you opportunities where I can get you on TV just like that.
Wow.
So there are placements of what I'm doing right now. I can get you on CBS or NBC, ABC, across the country.
Yeah.
As you being interviewed as an expert or a specialist, or you're doing great in your fashion line or your beauty line.
It's complete,
I will expedite it. Literally, I will get you on TV across the country. So let's say if someone has a beauty brand, or if someone's a beauty blogger, or if someone is just want to get in the business of entertainment, or is a singer, or an upcoming person. Literally right now, I can put a package together, okay? And I'll talk about all of this offline, okay? Because there's so many, Fame by Sheeraz methods.
Yeah.
That damn chimney, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can get you on TV.
That's
so
great.
What does that mean for you now?
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
career. So let's just say you're sitting at home, and we can do all of this remotely. And then next week you're on a CBS News channel, and the news anchor is saying, "Well, let's now cut over to Leon Gamble. They're sitting there in Bel Air in California," and boom, we go over to him. He's now on CBS News talking with the anchor. We're telling him he's the best security in the world. No one else in the world. Doesn't matter where you go. You're not safe without Leon. You're not safe without Leon. I'm putting all of that branding on him on CBS. That content that's going to air across the country or just in your local markets. And guess what's going to happen right after that? He's going to take that content and put it on his Instagram. He's going to put it onto his Facebook.
Right.
He's going to put it on his LinkedIn. And what's that going to do for his business? If he's selling security, as an example, his business is going to rise.
Right.
It's very simple, because he's now on television. He's now on television. He's now knocking out his competitors because no one else is talking about their business.
Right.
How long would it have taken Leon to get on TV? Good luck.
And I love what you're saying right now.
Happen,
Yeah, because last week you talked about if you're not in LA or New York, you got to become big locally. You got to take advantage of that media and support those local brands.
I can do that. I don't care if you're in Chicago, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, North Carolina. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're in different foreign countries.
I was about to say, now you've got TV spots in every city.
In every city.
That's
so
amazing.
That means I can get you on TV next week.
Wow.
You as a brand, and getting the news talk about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I have another one, which I'm going to be doing, let's call it the Fame by Sheeraz Platinum members.
Okay.
Which is, I can give you a weekly spot on some major shows across the country. So imagine how powerful that is, right? Every week, you're on a TV show, and you can promote anything you want on that 1 minute.
Yeah.
And you're a part of an entire TV show.
I think you just lit your chat on fire. Everyone's like, I'm in Chicago. Yo, help me out. I can do this. I'm over here. Yeah, it's amazing.
Because what do I always want to do is find the fast way.
Yes.
How do I condense it? I always like to look at people who get the results the quickest way and then share that with you through the masterclass, as opposed to just going and buying that lottery ticket. Just going and buying that lottery ticket, because it doesn't work.
Right.
It's a good feeling. You line in the line 7-Eleven, you're looking at the $500 million thing, and then you just get it's like looking at the bloody Hollywood sign.
Yeah.
It's nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, we have to be honest with ourselves.
Let's
be honest, right? If we're honest, then we can make a change. We can make a movement. So I will be offering that as well to my graduates, where I will get you on TV and get you branded.
Wow.
Across the country. This is American television.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're a fashion designer. You're on TV promoting your fashion line. Okay, well, let's just say you're a health expert, or you're a doctor, or you're a dentist. Dr. Shah Khan. Okay, you're sitting in Chicago, brother. You want to be in TV? Bam, get him on TV. All of a sudden, he's on a big TV channel, and he's talking about himself, and now he's branding himself.
That's such an amazing way to control your own narrative. It's really powerful.
More importantly, you're doing it for yourself. Same with magazine covers. I can get you the magazine covers. We can get you media. You know what I mean? There's so many things that you can do as opposed to doing the traditional way. You know, the traditional way with a publicist is you pay, you know, maybe $5,000-$10,000 a month.
Yeah.
And they're pitching. You know, please, can you, you know, give press to my clients? Please is begging.
Right.
I mean, are you going to keep begging for your client?
No.
You don't do that. You want to create FOMO. We want to create opportunities for you. And, you know, people have to look at themselves as well and say, you know what, look at Monica as an example, Teflon Mom.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't that she spent crazy money. She's sitting at her parents' house, okay? Didn't have much confidence, right? She had got out of a relationship, right? And she was like, okay, where now? Great job, working for the Daily Mail. But she looked in the mirror.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm going to make that change.
Wow, yeah.
I'm going to make that change. I'm going to be that Teflon mom. I mean, she's like a bloody media mafia now, man. I talk to her right now. She's a straight up boss.
Yeah.
I mean, she's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
She's unrecognizable.
It's so exciting to watch this happen.
If she was with the normal energy, let me tell you something. Teflon mom, if you were to go into a bar or a restaurant before you met me and Fame by Sheeraz, you would attract that person, that same energy, okay? Because that's what you're portraying out when you walk anywhere. Everything's about energy, right? Now, after taking Fame by Sheeraz masterclass, man, guys have to audition for you, madam. Are you kidding me right now?
100%.
Those boys have to step up.
Yeah.
Because you're a different vibration. You are confidence, badass. I know my value. I don't need to rely on a man. I'm myself.
I love it.
And she's become that beast.
Yeah.
Within 7 days. Why? Because she made that decision.
Yeah.
And she took action.
It's
and she's booking magazine covers. And.
It's more than just like, you know, like your career goals being reached. I mean, like, this is like your dream coming true if you can commit to this. It applies everywhere else, you know, not just your career. Before we leave today for Fame by Sheeraz Live, I know you love to plug jobs and other things you've seen in the industry that people might be able to look for. Has anything come up today?
I just got here up an Absolute Vodka commercial.
Okay.
You know, shooting in New York in the next 10 days. Again, therefore, only for my Fame by Sheeraz graduates. I'm sorry for everybody else, but you know, that's how it is. There's that one. And another thing I wanted to tell people is when I teach this in the masterclass.
Yeah.
Okay? And I want you to learn from what I'm about to say, because I'm going to keep saying this every single day to you, okay? The metrics of success, or the metrics of closing a deal, okay? It's not just Instagram, it ain't TikTok, it ain't YouTube, it ain't Facebook. Google. I want you to sell today, and I'm going to keep saying this to you make sure you remind me, okay? Every single live stream, okay? I need to get this point across, because this is how we help you at Fame by Sheeraz. This is the most key factor. I want every one of you right now who's watching, okay? After the live stream finishes, type your name into Google and see what comes up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Type your name into Google and see what comes up.
So important.
Number 1, on page 1. Click on images, click on video, click on news. That is you looking in the mirror and saying, do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes to become famous? Do I have what it takes to be a better brand?
Right.
Drive more sales. Have that honest conversation with yourself, okay? No other person is going to speak when I speak, okay? I'm being straight up honest with you. But the difference with the masterclass is I give you the toolkit that helps you make you kick ass on Google when you type in your name. So it increases your chances of, and by the way, when I say Google, this is 360.
Yeah.
This helps you in your personal life. This helps you in your business life, in your career. Anything that you have in your life, that's your identity, right? So imagine if you met someone right now in a personal level and they Google you and your Google presence sucks.
Yeah.
Okay? So what, you got a nice car? So what, you got a nice watch? Man, you look like a piece of crap on Google, man. That doesn't mean crap.
I remember you mentioned this because I know you're looking for like a spokesperson for like a massive campaign right now. You mentioned a few things that you look for when you're looking for talent for like this is like a massive like global campaign. And one of the things you just said right now is your Google panel. What are some other things that when you're looking for talent, when these companies like with multi-million-dollar budgets are calling you looking for campaigns?
Okay, I would want to know one thing. Okay, outside of Google panel.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm sorry that I have to keep plugging the masterclass, but I care about you.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna work otherwise.
It's true. Okay? Very true.
So first of all, Google panel. Okay, go to Google, see exactly what comes up.
Yes.
Okay? That everyone has to do that after this live stream. And then tomorrow we can start talking about in detail what things have to do to improve that.
Yeah.
The one thing, what I would do if I were to close would be you should all create a 60-second video.
Okay.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
In 60 seconds, how do you describe your brand or yourself? In 60 seconds. So if someone wants to do business with you, they press play, and in 60 seconds, I want to see every single X factor coming out. Like, who are you?
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
How amazing are you? Don't leave it up to chance. Because right now, what you're doing, and I'm not pointing out, but just in general, that people are not focusing. They're so focused on social media, but they're forgetting that the ultimate Bible, let's call it, right, where you're gonna get that deal.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure all of those things, and in the masterclass, I go through all of this.
Yeah.
I teach everything that you need to do in order to become that rock star. Then your social media channels, all of that kind of stuff works. You know what I mean? That honestly, that's what you need. You need to have the moment of truth as a brand, especially brand owners right now. Okay, you're saying, why don't I have sales? Or why I don't have more customers? Outside of Instagram. Okay, what am I doing so people who are searching? Remember, Google is a search engine. That's a customer. Someone is searching. They're searching. How do I this? How do I want this? I want this. I want this. I want this. Everyone's so stuck on TikTok and Instagram, but you've got billions of people every day that are searching for products.
Yeah.
How can you optimize your brand or you as a person to get hired?
Well, yeah, one of so this has been lighting up your chat on fire. It seems like these people have all been watching the masterclass and talking about it. I see a question that's come through that I want to ask you, Sheeraz. This is from @Alma Lake. She's got on Instagram. She said, your 60-second video of how you describe your brand and yourself, should it also include numbers like in that video, or is this just like a pure just content? Like, should you include your numbers and your social media following?
So you wanna do a 60-second video that breaks down all your X factors. So if your numbers, even if they're small, it's okay. Trust me, be honest.
Okay.
Don't be a renter and bullshit. You don't need to do that.
So even if I have like 10,000 followers,
that's 10,000 customers.
Right.
Okay, it's 10,000 customers. Think like that. So you want to show who you are, what you're about, some hit music, nice and cool, fun, fast. You know what I mean? It's like voiceover, graphics. Make that thing pop.
Okay.
Make that thing in 60 seconds. Well, I'm going to show you one. You know what?
Yeah, give it to us.
I'm going way over, but I love you guys. I'm going to show you what I did for Zendaya.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
So Zendaya was one of my clients from the beginning, okay, of her career, okay? And I created a sizzle reel for her, okay? She came to me, and we put everything together. Initially, her sizzle reel was really bad, really bad.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, she didn't even have a sizzle reel. It was more of a, let's call it a PowerPoint presentation, okay? And I'm telling her dad, I said, this is crap. You're not going to close any deals like this. I'm going to put my team in, okay? So let me show you first, so you know the Fame by Sheeraz backs it up with action.
Yes.
Give me the phone.
Here we go.
This is me coaching Zendaya, okay? Hold on. What's up? This is when she had no brand deals, okay, guys? This is when I was coaching her.
Rumors say that cheap shampoo damages your hair and even loses your hair. What's your opinion?
I think that definitely firsthand experience that cheap shampoos or cheap products sometimes have a lot of drying agents and things that are going to dry your hair out, and that contributes to breakage. And especially for people with curly hair like me, you can't touch anything that's going to dry your hair.
So look, I'm coaching Zendaya, right? This is when she was hardly look. Look, even her mum. Look, you can see what happens now. Look.
Mother! Ah! What happened? My thing just started going crazy.
Scott, will you do that question?
Okay.
I'll read it again.
See? So that's me coaching Zendaya, beginning of her career, okay? Now, look, this is a sizzle reel that I created for her, okay? Just watch this. And this is what we close so many deals with, okay? What's that girl's name? Aliyah, what's her name? Who is it? Alma? Alma. Give me your gift, sweetheart.
Zendaya.
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 Zendaya. Zendaya.
Zendaya. Zendaya.
Zendaya.
The number one search is Zendaya.
Zendaya is an accomplished actress, singer, and dancer that impacts billions of people through her actions. Time magazine has named her one of the 30 most influential teens of 2015. In 2016, she was named the new brand ambassador for Procter & Gamble's billion-dollar beauty brand, CoverGirl.
Easy, breezy, beautiful.
She is the new face of Dolce & Gabbana and graced Allure's coveted January 2017 cover.
People don't understand how important it is to use your social accounts.
She is on the rise and here to stay. She has an army of followers that like, comment, and share everything she posts. These are the hundreds of millions of people that are loyal and turn likes into profit. Zendaya generates almost 2 billion impressions per month. Zendaya has hundreds of millions of raving fans in hundreds of countries all over the globe.
Make some noise for Zendaya.
Casey Undercover is Disney Channel's #1 rated show worldwide.
Hosting the Radio Disney Music Award.
What's up, Radio Disney Music Award?
At this year's 2016 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, Zendaya won the coveted award for Favorite Female TV Star. Zendaya is joining the new Spider-Man reboot for Sony and Marvel Studios in a top secret role.
Probably stop staring before it gets creepy though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
Zendaya has landed a big screen role in Fox's musical The Greatest Showman on Earth, working alongside superstars Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron. You get to kick back and get your daddy on.
Back it up.
Back it on the too fast. Cut it.
Whatever Zendaya touches turns to gold, or in her case, platinum.
What can you choose for all your fans about the next album? I'm just working with some really great people, and I feel like I've matured.
Zendaya co-produced and sang the lead song on Finding Neverland, the album. Harvey Weinstein personally selected Zendaya to perform Finding Neverland at his Hollywood Oscar Night Gala.
Maybe the youngest contestant ever, but highest score of the premiere.
When Zendaya steps on the red carpet, she creates nationwide debates.
You have such a great sense of style. I believe it was just after the Oscars, Vogue said, quote, that you were the breakout style star of the night.
My stylist Law and I have been able to create a style that is undefinable, which allows us, to do whatever we want, because I've never put myself in a box.
Every major news outlet across America covered her ensemble of the 2015 Oscars, which then went viral all over the world.
Inspiring people in philanthropy and, charitable, that's what's really, I feel like, is my calling, I guess you could say.
Zendaya, you are a true inspiration to me.
I'm very glad that people know me as the human being that I am, and for the things that I'm able to do and the things that I'm able to inspire, rather than the last single or the last movie I did.
I'm keeping it real, honey.
They promote healthy hair and confidence, which is something that's really, really important to me.
People love to watch, listen, and follow Zendaya. This year, Zendaya launched her own clothing line, Daya by Zendaya, which Allure magazine calls a truly inclusive line. The young star has also found time to launch her own app, which she says is an exclusive pass into my life, including live stream radio, Daya by Zendaya shopping, and premium videos and content.
Zendaya.
Zendaya, Zendaya.
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 Zendaya. Zendaya.
Zendaya is a powerful force in Hollywood that is just getting started.
So look at that as an example, okay? That is what you call a sizzle reel.
That was something.
That's a sizzle reel. And I was working with Zendaya when she was barely on Shake It Up. Okay, barely on Shake It Up. She was barely on Shake It Up, right? So, I built her confidence.
Right.
I was training her from the beginning.
Yeah.
She didn't have the confidence. I took her to China, I took her to the Middle East, taken her to London, all over the world. But that's how you have to package your brand.
Okay.
Even when she was building up, I would hype it up so much, her stuff, I'd make it so impactful that I don't leave it to chance.
Yes.
So if you go into a meeting, you press play, let the video sell it. You don't have to pitch. You know what I mean?
I love it.
So that's what we have to do. I'm way over, brother. But Fame by Sheeraz Masterclass, if you haven't done it, I tell you should do it. It's powerful. It's from God. It's from my heart. There's no BS. There's no bullshit. I've been hurt. And when someone's been hurt in the business of entertainment,
Oh, yeah.
he will speak from the soul. And when he speaks from the soul, you are going to get results, I promise you, because it's unfiltered. It's so unfiltered and raw. You are going to get stuff, the gift that came from God, from up there, from my heart to you.
Yeah.
And if you have the information, it's about taking action. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.